I need a producer.
That's true.
Need to up our budget here. It will not. There we go.
Two bald guys and they're talking about hockey. Two bald guys and they're talking about hockey. Two bald guys and they're talking about hockey. Two bald guys talking about hockey. Two bald guys and they're 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 talking about hockey. And they're bald. And there's hockey. Hockey.
There we are.
Hey, Steve.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Are you happy with your team's start so far this year?
Hey, it's doing exactly what I needed to do. The only thing is it beat you. The only win of the year.
I am so bitter about that. I am so bitter. I beat the Islanders yesterday, like easily one of the top teams in the league. And I can't beat your sorry hats team. Like, come on, Sam.
It's like I'm wondering, is there going to be a team that goes like 0-82, or is it just me that's overreacting?
Zero. Well, nobody can go 0-82.
Are you sure? Because I thought there was still a couple teams with no wins. Or did I
Let's
miss?
look. Let's look. Boston has one. You have one. Carolina has one.
St. Louis is 0-5.
Oh, St. Louis is 0-5. So they could still conceivably do it.
Yeah.
0-82. And but they're a team that always plays well in March. So oh God. Okay.
Carolina. Didn't we pick that Carolina to win the division?
Yeah. And I think I had them right through to the finals.
Yeah. So
Gage had them beating me in the semifinals, so going to the finals. Like it's crazy. This is the standings right now. Philadelphia 5-0. New York Islanders, Flax. Sorry, Flax. Hashtag not sorry. Like Toronto 4-1. Like that's I don't want to say that's a huge surprise because they did end up making a trade. I think they're gonna try to get some more assets and make a run for it.
well, he is trying to add some. He was looking for a top six winger earlier today. So
Yep. But yeah, Carolina being 1-2-2 is crazy. Well, we'll talk about Boston. Boston is
1-6.
and it just does not look like it's going to get better. So, Chicago 5-1. That's I don't want to say that's a huge surprise. Vegas 5-1. Vancouver 5-1. The Sharks 4-1. I mean, those are all good teams. Maybe Utah being 3-2-1 is a little bit of a surprise, but not. I mean, 6 games are better than 500.
I thought Winnipeg would be better than 1-4.
Yeah, I don't understand what like Randall's got to be doing something wrong because his team should be better than what its record is. I think Randall would say he's doing something wrong.
Let's blame the GM.
Well, that never happens in real life.
Never. GM never gets fired.
And the Seattle GM has got to be freaking out a little bit.
Oh, he is. He is.
I'm sure he thought he was going to go like, okay, not quite 82-0, but he thought his team, like, what did he say? 70% chance he makes the playoffs.
Yeah. I think he if you would ask him after 5 games, he would have said he would have been 3-1-1 instead of 1-3-1.
Well, I don't want to say too much, but
We'll see. It's the first couple of weeks of the season.
Yeah, it's
I
still
don't
early.
know.
It's still early. Lots of things can change. And I'm sure Zach will make 7 trades by next week. So,
Yes,
has he
probably
made any
3 of them
today?
with Boston.
Oh, he traded Oliver Bonk for a first round pick. Wait,
What?
what did he give up to get Oliver Bonk?
What?
This just is today or yesterday. Oh
Okay,
God, he does it
can
again.
we just talk about this for a second? Because
Sure.
my head is getting red. I can feel it. The
Okay,
first
I
round
want to
pick
say
for
before you
Carolina.
say anything, I want to say we came on with the intention of no talk about Seattle.
No, we're talking about Boston and Calgary. That's the
Yes.
reason for the show today. But you distracted me, and it's very easy to do. Okay, Carolina. I know Carolina is last in the division. Carolina is not going to finish last in the division.
No.
Can we agree on that?
No. I mean, yes, we can agree on that because no, there is zero chance. Like I would even say there's still like okay, it's never a 0%. Like they're not missing the playoffs.
No. Carolina's making the playoffs.
I
I'm
if they
calling it
miss it,
now.
it would be a bigger surprise than my team missing last year.
Yes.
100%.
Yep. Absolutely. Carolina is not missing the playoffs. So at best, that pick is
20.
25 to 32. At best.
I might drop it to 20, like low 20s, like 22 to 32.
So
But yeah, it's beyond
so
middle of the round, first round.
yes. Oliver Bonk is a year away from being in the NHL and a year and a half away from being rated in a DCHL. So let's say 2 years away before you can use him. That first round pick is a late first round pick, which Oliver Bonk was. But you're delaying your progress by 2 years.
When you're going to end up drafting a guy that's
You're
like
hoping there's
Oliver
going to be
Bonk.
Oliver Bonk,
Yeah.
but 2 years later.
Yep.
When the hell would you make that trade? And I'm sorry, Zach, but like
Because
that
you're
trade
Zach.
does not make any sense to
No,
me.
but this is what he does. And
I'm
like
sorry. It's like that
you
trade.
can't,
Like you just traded Oliver Bonk for Oliver Bonk, but in 2 years.
yeah, you traded for 2 years from now, Oliver Bonk.
You hope.
You hope. Oliver Bonk will be an NHLer. Like I don't think he's gonna not be an NHLer. He's not gonna be a top. He's people might think no way he's a top pair defenseman. He's
No,
a
but I
4.
think he's a top 4.
Well, okay, I think he's a number 4, which
Okay, so let
is
me
a
ask you.
really good defenseman.
I think I have, and I know some people are gonna not gonna be. What Cody Ceci? Do you think Oliver Bonk is going to be better than Cody Ceci?
No,
No,
I think that's actually a fairly good comparison because at his best, what was Cody Ceci?
number 4.
Like I think that's actually a very good comparison. I don't like
So,
maybe style of play. I don't know. Cece's developed a defensive game better than what he was years ago, but
mhm.
I don't know. Like I'm not entirely sold on Oliver Bonk, but
Well, I am, but I think he's going to be Cody Ceci or just a little bit better.
well, but this is like I mean Oliver
So
Bonk's
you're
just
getting
a
it,
name.
yeah, but you're getting it like as I said, you're getting Oliver Bonk with the Carolina pick. You're hoping that you get Oliver Bonk in 2 years from now.
But it's the same old same old. Because what did he give up to get Oliver Bonk? And like I remember looking at this trade yesterday because it was There it is. He gave up Dylan DeMello, Kirby Doc, Will Moore.
No, he got him. Yeah.
He gave
DeMello,
up this
Doc,
to get.
Wilmore, and 2 million because
Now, would you
Boston
trade?
retained.
Would you trade Dylan DeMello, Kirby Doc, Will Moore, and $2 million for LA's first round pick? Because that's basically what he did.
Yeah, but I just I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me, that trade.
Oh. Do what
Okay,
I
let's move on.
stop trying to figure out Zach's trades, because he's not making it to make his team better. He's just making it because that's what he likes to do. He has fun making trades, so he should get an account at the stock market.
Yeah.
He'll do better.
So,
Okay, so
by the way,
yeah,
baseball fans, Vladdy's at the plate, bases loaded, and 2 outs in the second inning.
0-0
No, 2-0.
for who?
The Blue Jays.
Oh, good.
So
I was kind of thinking they were going to blow today, so. But there's still plenty of time for the coach to pull the starting pitcher at the wrong time and lose the game.
yes, well, let's hope that they take a big lead now. They don't have to worry about that.
That's right. Okay, so this is what we have here. I'm gonna the slideshow. It's a short one. We got the high-end graphics going. Two bald guys graphics. Two teams with questions this year. Boston and Calgary. What's Calgary's record, Jeff? Can you?
Just a minute. Calgary is 2-4.
2-4. And this is a stacked team without a goalie because they traded Hellebuck right before the season started, I think.
Yeah.
Was it Montreal? I think it's Montreal.
Yes, to Montreal. Gave
With
up
retention.
Calgary's first round pick and something else. So Rasmus Sandin, no. What was it? Yeah. Rasmus Sandin, Tristan Bertucci, $3 million for Connor Hellebuck. Oh, and their own first round pick.
Yeah, he got his first round pick.
He got his first round pick back.
Okay, so I sent him a message and said we were going to do a show.
Yeah.
And I said, in all fairness, we'll let you, if you want to send me in a quote or something, we'll put it on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And because Vince lives in a place that doesn't have Wi-Fi, so he can never really be on the show. The first thing he sent me was like a 500-word, no word of a lie. He sent me a really long one. The one I sent you, looked long. He edited it down because the first one wouldn't have fit on one screen on a PowerPoint. So basically what he's saying here is he spent 3 years trying to win, and Hellebuck's contract is expiring. So he wants to reset a little bit, see what he can get, because he has Boston's first round pick, which right now is looking really good.
Yes. It's looking really good.
And again, even if you don't win the first pick overall in the lottery, if you're anywhere in the top 5 for sure, but I would say maybe even top 6, top 7 are really good players.
Yep.
So he's thinking he wants to get in there with maybe a couple picks, and that's what he's going to try to do. I will say he's running his top lines. He's just running with bad goalies.
Yes.
So in all fairness, he will not run with Rittich. He doesn't like Rittich. And Blomqvist had a good game for him the other day, and he likes Kosa. I think he's a big Kosa fan because I remember last year
he traded for him.
Yeah, and you and I criticized Kosa because he'd had an abysmal start to the year. and
Mhm.
he got really frustrated with, well, more with me, I think, because of what I said. And I mean, Costa has been much better since.
He has.
So
Yes, he has been much better than he was before.
yes. So yada yada yada. What does this mean? Well, Calgary wants 2 high picks. They wanna get some superstar talent in their roster.
Hmm.
Fair enough. And maybe he makes a trade for a goalie if he's going to be like a trade deadline thing, if he's hanging around the playoffs. And 2-4 right now. I think his first game of the year, he lost to Edmonton like 6-5 or something, like some high scoring game. So I'm not so sure that's what he's going to do. But I added this at the end that Calgary will be back because Vince seems to have a good sense of what he's doing and he has a good plan and he sticks with it.
He, I think he's a really good GM. He's made really good trades. When I've talked trade with him, so he's done a great job. Like, didn't he win like three President's Trophy in a row
I think he won. Okay, whether it was in
or
a row
two
or not,
or
I'm not entirely sure, but I think he's won 3 Presidents Trophies,
and he's made it to the Stanley Cup Finals
and he's made it to
once.
the finals.
Yeah. So that team is really good. And I understand what he's saying. It's remember when Corey was on, he was talking about how he traded Matthew Tkachuk for Mason McTavish and can't remember who else they traded. But his idea was let's trade that guy before he goes to free agency and before his value goes down so that I can get proper value for him, which
Yeah,
is something that is hard to do because like he traded his goalie, he didn't get a goalie back.
yeah, that's the only part of this that I don't agree with. And like, I think what he's doing is smart in getting something for Hellebuck.
Mm-hmm.
But when there's other goalies out there, like I'm not proposing he makes but I had put Vladar on the block a while ago. There's other goalies that are out there that you could run with, and
Well,
it wouldn't cost you a lot to get. Like, you're not going to pay a lot to get. Like, I'm not going to trade Vladar, but let's say I was. I'm not trading. Like, what would I get for Vladar if I was lucky? A second round pick, but probably not even that.
mm-hmm. But like Jerry has 3.5 for the next 3 years is not a bad contract with the cap going up. And I know that
But he's a bad
we
goalie, Sean.
I know he's a bad goalie, but he's right now he's better than Kosa and Blomqvist.
Yeah, but then you're stuck with that contract because like he was booted to the AHL last year. I don't know how he's played this year. Has he played well this year?
I think so.
I can look this up because I still am bitter with Tristan Jarry that I still
I know
check
you are.
every now and then. So, like, I know he was playing this year, but they tried to dump him last year. You could have had anyone could have had him for nothing last year. Oh, he's okay. He's 2-1 with a 235 goals against average and a 922 save percentage. Those are pretty good numbers. So maybe that is the guy you go after. You go to
But
Nashville and you say, hey,
I I use Tristan Jerry as an example. I'm positive there's other goalies out there that are better than the guys that are there
yeah,
in Kosa and Blomqvist. And I think both of them are going to be good goalies, just not this year. And when you have McDavid, to me, you try to win every year that you have him.
yeah.
So
Well, Detroit has Jonathan Quick. I'm sure you could get Jonathan Quick out of Detroit. Like I guess what we're both saying is there's got to be a trade out there
Yep,
for a goalie. And
absolutely. Where you don't want to break the bank, and you don't want to, like, you want somebody decent.
yeah,
But Calgary has enough assets to be able to trade for goalie, in my opinion.
yep. I, I agree. I agree with what he's doing. I just maybe don't agree with how he's doing it, I guess is what
Mhm.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
So, but I also like Vince has long ago convinced me that he knows what he's doing. So
absolutely.
I'm not gonna rip him too much.
He's
Even
got
if this is wrong, I'm not gonna rip him because he's done a good job in the past. So
and he's been extremely successful. So
yeah. So Calgary will be back. I don't know if it's this year or next year or what, but they'll be back.
I agree.
Okay. You ready to talk Boston?
Yes.
Okay. I also sent Nathan. Nathan sent a little quote. Now, Jean, you haven't seen this because he sent it just before we started. But basically, he knew this year was going to be bad. He didn't expect it to be this bad. And he's been trying to make his team younger. And I think most of his team is younger, but he's done all this without drafting. So maybe some of these guys work out, maybe they don't, but it's a risk just like drafting. And like I agree with what he's saying there, but he also has more information than we do when we're drafting. Kirby Doc, who's on his team, is a perfect example. He was pretty highly touted when he was drafted,
Mm-hmm.
but we know more about Kirby Doc now than we did in his draft year. I'm thinking that was 2019, 2018. Like I can't remember exactly.
2019, I think. Yep.
Maybe. Okay. Um, and he his value has dropped from his draft year.
Yeah, a lot,
Yeah.
a lot, and it's been mostly injuries. But when he wasn't hurt, his play, like, there's a reason why the Chicago Blackhawks traded him for the 13th pick overall when they did in 2022.
Because they knew what we didn't.
You know, so it's, and there's a reason why Montreal is looking for a second line center right now behind Nick Suzuki.
Because Kirby Doc's not it.
So let's hope he turns it around. But right now, what the tea leaves are telling us when we're reading it is he's not the guy.
No. He's a guy like I think he's an NHL player guy, but he's not a core player guy that you build your team around.
Yep.
And if this is the problem is I don't think Boston has anyone right now that is a core guy.
You know, like,
And
um, for example, Joel Farabee. Well, Joel Farabee is nowhere near the guy that they thought he was going to be. Right?
well, you could say the same thing about Simon Nemec, who's kind of
Nowhere near the guy that they thought he
kind of
was going to be.
disappointed. And I didn't like him as much as you did, but I didn't foresee him not being like I figured at this point he'd be an everyday top four defenseman,
Yep.
and he's
And
not.
he's only 22, so there's still things that could happen, change, but it's not looking like he's gonna be who he is, who I thought he was.
Yeah.
He would be.
Well, and I just think this is it's not perhaps this is unfair, but I think this is if you go without drafting for a long period of time and you're constantly trading away to keep a team afloat, eventually you take on a little water, and a little water becomes a little more water.
Hmm.
And I just see right now Boston is
A lot of third and
in
fourth
water.
liners,
Yeah. And
and no first and second liners, and no potential first and second liners. Yossi and Carlson are awesome players, but they're 16 and 17 million each.
I don't know how you trade them right now. Like I'm sure there's a deal out there, but I don't see somebody giving up. Like I'm not giving up Braden Coots in a deal to get one of those guys. And I don't know that you're going to get an A-list, and Braden Coots isn't even an A-list prospect. You're not going to get an A-list guy to as a core player in a trade of those guys right now. I just don't see it.
No, you're not going to. And let's just take a quick look at here. Um, who could afford to Edmonton, who's rebuilding? Uh, Panthers, I'm rebuilding. The Kings are rebuilding. Predators are rebuilding. St. Louis are rebuilding. The Leafs, they would need to, they could probably work it out, and Washington. So
Okay, so
every
the Leafs
team that could
really.
afford one of those contracts are all rebuilding. Everybody else, they won't be able to afford it.
So maybe the Leafs are a team that would pick up the phone, but the Leafs aren't giving up Brant Clark or
At
Fantilli or
Fantilli or
yeah, any of their big guys.
no.
Like I said to you before the show started, I just don't see where they go. Like I don't see how they get out of this, and it's not going to be an easy fix. He can't even use the UFA because he only has 2 million in cash right now.
So
Like he might go under. I don't know what's his salary cap like for the year right now.
77 million.
So he'll probably be okay. He probably
Yeah.
won't go if he has any RFAs. He might be in trouble for cash.
You might have to buy some.
Yeah, which doesn't help.
Yeah.
Um,
So like his best prospect, if I look at it, like not even prospect, prospect, but he's 25 years old. Um, Eric Portillo, goalie for the Kings. He's always had potential, but he's 25 years old now. He's at the point where he should be playing in the NHL.
and Buffalo dumped him because they had Levi.
Oliver Kapanen at 22, Joshua Roy
He
are
just picked
the
up Joshua in a trade and
yeah.
Matej Blamel. But Joshua is another one where it's like, he's playing in Montreal. Who's spotted? You put him in Montreal's lineup. Who you taking out?
Oh, he's in the AHL right now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if
Oh,
you want to put him in Montreal right now, who are you taking out? Because
Brendan Gallagher.
I
Uh,
see. I would be for that, honestly. Because I think Gallagher. Everyone knows apparently now how I feel about Gallagher,
I
but
know.
but Montreal ain't gonna do that. But this is who he's got, and like I feel for Nathan, I really do, because this is a
And I will
big.
tell you, it is very hard to trade for, like, he's got tons of RFA players, tons of them. But like, okay, Josh Doan has some potential, but I see a whole bunch of third, fourth liners and maybe one or two second liners. I don't see one player that's a first liner on that team.
Kyle's a third liner at best. Doan, Doan's a third liner at best, and he's having a decent year in Buffalo right now.
You know, who his best asset is? Joseph Wall.
It is. And he hasn't reported to the Leafs yet. He's
No, he's
on
having
personal
personal
leave.
issues.
Yeah. Do you know what they are? Like, if you heard some
No,
rumor or anything?
I have
Yeah.
not heard anything. It's been total silence.
Yeah, tight-lipped here as well. So yeah, I, Calgary, I get what they're doing. I just, I, I mean, as a team that's trying to make the playoffs, having Boston be bad helps me, I guess.
Mhm.
But I don't. I feel for Nathan, I really do, because
And this is not okay, Nathan. We're not trashing on your team. We're just talking about what you need. What are you going to do with your team, right? We're,
well,
we're asking.
yeah, and like I don't know, man. I don't know. Like if I took over that team today, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what to do, where to go. I guess I'd be trying to trade and get some draft picks because there's nothing. The cupboards are bare, right?
How about
And
sir?
and you're not going to be good for a couple of years unless you can get a real good deal on Carlson and what somebody is texting me here. Oh, Kalen is telling me that there's definitely a trade for Allmark out there. So there you go.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, Boston. I don't know, man. It's tough. Oh, apparently
Yeah.
Vince isn't interested either. Well, Kalen, I would be interested in Allmark, except I'm not gonna give up a lot to get him, and I think you should get a lot to trade him. So
Well, that's another thing. Let's talk about that. Okay, I agree. Allmark is worth a lot, but who needs a goalie now
I don't know.
besides Calgary?
Well, you could argue I do.
Okay, so there's two of you, and the two of you don't want to spend a lot. So the value on Allmark is not a first round pick plus, right?
Nope.
The value on Allmark is less than a first round pick. If there was multiple teams that were looking for goalie,
Well, that's how it works, right? Supply and
but
demand.
yeah, but right now there's two of you that need a goalie.
And I'm looking at Freddie Anderson playing well and Dan Bladar playing well. I'm like, yeah,
But
do I
you,
really?
so what is the value on Allmark right now?
Not very much. Well, because
A
I think
second and
all
a
the big
prospect?
dogs have them. All the big dogs have top goalies. Like, who are the? Let's. You know what? We'll call this up really quick. Okay, so who are the teams trying to win now? Buffalo,
Buffalo, Sisterkin.
Carolina, we know about. Carolina might want a goalie. Who do they have?
I thought he just got a goalie. Oh
Nedeljkovic.
yeah, and Samsonov.
So he
Okay,
might be
so you might need a goal. Chicago, I think
got
Chicago just
what's his face? Uh Decord.
the cord. Yeah,
Um Columbus.
Avalanche. Columbus has
Oh, Markstrom.
Markstrom. Yeah,
Signed Markstrom in free agency. Dallas isn't going for it. Detroit just made a trade for somebody. Who was it? Let's look. Thatcher Demko. Okay, Minnesota's got they had just traded away Thatcher Demko because they had somebody. Montreal traded for Hellebuck. New Jersey has Soroyev. The Islanders have Vasilevsky because it was gifted to them from San Jose.
Flagstacks.
What's that?
The Flagstacks.
Yes, the Flagstacks. Remember the guy in the football pool, we used to say farm team Lagakis.
Yes.
I feel like we should start bringing that out here sometimes. Philly has Bobrovsky. San Jose has, I don't know who San Jose
So
has.
Saros,
Yes, Saros. Seattle has their two guys,
Swayman, and
Swayman and
Stolar.
yeah. Uh, St. Louis, but is St. Louis going to go for it?
No.
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
And St. Louis has got no wins this year. Rebuilding.
Yeah.
Skinner, Tampa Bay has Skinner.
Neil just sent me a text. I'm not going to read the text. I'm just going to say I agree 100% with what you just said. Tampa Bay has a goalie.
Yeah.
They have a good one, if I remember. Stuart Skinner.
Hunter Skinner. Yes, Stuart Skinner, yes.
Yeah. Toronto even has a good goalie that they signed in free agency, Bennington.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we're running
Utah.
down here. Winnipeg, is Winnipeg going to go for it?
Vegas. Utah, Vancouver, Vegas all have goalies. Winnipeg.
Kemper? Maybe Winnipeg, because I think they've
He's
got
got Talbot.
Talbot. I always want to say Cam Ward, but it's Cam Talbot. So maybe he's the one team that does something for it. But I don't even think Randy's going to give up a lot, because I mean, I'm not giving up a first round pick, because even with a good goalie, I might not make the playoffs, and I'm not going to not have a first round pick if I miss the playoffs. So, and I'm sure Randy's thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
We're bubble teams, even with a good goalie.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I've always said, it's if you want a good goalie, you're gonna have to pay up for it. But Kalen might not be able to get what he thinks he's worth. And I'm not saying that he's not worth what you think he is. I'm just saying there's just no demand out there. Right now, we went through the teams quickly. There's 3 of you that might need a goalie.
At best.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to, again, I'm lukewarm. Because I'm watching Vladar play this year, who's pretty good. I'm watching Freddie Anderson play this year in the NHL. He's pretty good. His rating is going to go up if he plays like this. Now, if he gets injured, then not so much. But, and if I have a 90 rated goalie at 3 million, thank you, Sean. Or thank you, Zach. I guess we made the trade.
Yes.
I mean, why would I try to trade? I think Allmark is 5 something, maybe, on LA.
Just 5 million.
Yeah. I think that's a good contract, but
for 2 more years.
Yeah, I might as well.
So if you're gonna go trade for Allmark, you're going for it. Because you got 2 years.
Yeah. Okay. It's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Allmark just shut out the Hurricanes in the DCHL. Yes. Kalen is defending his Allmark, and I think you should.
Yes.
Okay, probably the last 2 GMs in this league to shit on Allmark are Jean and I, because we are dead to red on the Senators this year. Like, and Allmark is their only chance. Like, as good as Brady and Stützle is, let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
Allmark is their only chance. He played well last year. They made the playoffs. If he plays well this year, they'll make the playoffs, even without Brady for a month. Or
so, and the scores for today's game: the Canucks beat the Capitals 5-2. The Oilers beat the Red Wings 4-2.
And I am so appreciative of that. Now he just needs to roll over on Tuesday when I play them.
Yes. And the Blackhawks beat the Ducks 5-3, and the Mammoth beat the Bruins 6-1.
It's tough. Like I hear I hear you, Caleb. I really do, because the value on Allmark should be higher, and
But
maybe you didn't trade him early enough, and maybe that's where the mistake was. Because I don't know why. See, I don't know why Calgary isn't chomping at the bit to get Allmark. That seems like the perfect fit.
mhm.
It's a good goalie, 2 years. It's not a horrible. It's a good contract at 5 million for who he is.
And
I don't
it's
know.
and he'd be able to fit him under the cap.
So yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. If I had a slightly better team, I might be
I
calling
don't
you.
know, because that's the one thing that the Flames need is a goalie.
Yeah, it's all they need. They are star laden, except for they're running with AHL goalies right now.
Hmm.
Like, I wouldn't do it, but he paid his $50. He can do it.
Isn't it 60 now?
So whatever. I don't know. Sure. They give us a free pass every year because we do this show. We pay nothing to do in this league to do this show. In fact, the league pays us thousands of
Yes,
dollars,
yes.
and I expect people to contact the commissioner of the league and complain about this.
If Will was still in the draw in the league,
Okay,
he
remember
would.
last show we talked about Ian getting the free computer to do the sim on because it was saying,
No,
oh well, it was the one I did with Ian.
okay,
And because it was costing the league money because he didn't have a PC, he had a Mac. So like I'm like, buy him a freaking computer, save us some money. Like so they
hmm,
did. They bought him a cheap ass, like it was like a cheap ass computer.
okay,
Ian put some extra money into it to get so he can do other stuff on it.
yeah.
And apparently there was a complaint from a GM that we bought. It's saving us money. It costs
And you know
money.
what? Like I know what he does just to sim.
Yeah.
It's not a you come and you click on you open your laptop and you click sim. It's not that easy.
No, you have to have little tiny hockey players running around in your computer, and it causes such mayhem and craziness.
Yes.
No, I just was
So
like, come on, really? We bought Matt Waters a jersey, like, like just for nothing. We bought him a jersey to say thanks, and so we're buying Ian a cheap ass laptop. I think Ian would rather have the jersey probably, but whatever. I,
yeah.
oh, and he's offering to. Okay, well, Kalen, we're gonna help you out here, buddy. Kalen is offering to retain on Allmark.
Ah,
Yes,
so
and he
Vince,
agrees that trading with Calgary would be the perfect team to do it. It just he doesn't
Vince.
want to. So, I mean, I I would love to have Allmark. I really would. So, but Freddie's playing all right. I can't dump Freddie.
Yeah.
That would be telling Zach he won the trade, and I don't know that I could ever tell Zach that. Bill Sonnen and
Well, Mike Gelato, if you want to improve on your goalie over Samsonov or Nedeljkovic,
yeah, that might be the one to talk to. Really,
yeah,
I mean, that might be the
he
next
might be the
best fit
guy.
because he's got a great team. I guess they're not scoring right now, but other than that,
He might be the guy.
so I don't know. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think it was that's about it for tonight.
Yeah, let's score the ball game
4-0.
for the
And
good guys.
Seattle has two runners on and a fourth will one out.
Yeah, well,
So
so that's it, I guess, for this week. Not really a whole lot to talk about. I guess if you're a Calgary or Boston GM, you probably watched with interest. Oh, Kalen's watching with his wife. This is a message to Kalen's wife. I'm sorry. For all the husbands out there, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My wife, I had to beg my wife to follow the channel on YouTube.
Oh, my wife won't. Doesn't do social media at all.
So Kalen, we already like your wife. She's amazing. She's an amazing woman.
Yes, she is.
There you go.
We've never met her, but we know she is.
Not just because she's married to you, because she watches our show.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll leave it at
Okay.
that. We'll say goodbye to Kalen's wife and hope to see you again sometime, or I hope you see us again sometime, and make Kalen pay for it somehow for your time to watch our show. And that's it.
Okay.
We'll leave it here.
Have a good night.